Alright, this is a new video. It's about 5 o'clock Sunday afternoon, the 29th I think it is, and we're going to an anchorage, and you have to do things like this. This is a little bit weird, but this is called Three Rivers Lake, and we've come through quite a distance, about a half a mile of this, and you can't anchor in here, it's too narrow if boats coming by. But it opens up into a lake, and there it is right up there. And as usual, we're the only ducks here, only folks here. We came up that chute right there, and sure enough, we anchored. It took a couple minutes to anchor, but got a good grip on the bottom, and it opens up into a lake. And you talk about desolate, quiet. So, if my ears weren't ringing, I wouldn't hear anything at all. Goodness. Now we are we're in the below the last lock, so this is tidal, but the tidal up here is about 1 foot to 2 feet, no big deal, and we're in 14 feet of water, so I'm not concerned. But you talk about quiet, this is it.
This is a railroad lift bridge. We're just a few miles north of Mobile, Alabama, on the Mobile River. This bridge, if he had not lifted it, I think it's only about 4, 6, or 8 feet off the water. Been a mess, but we call him and he lifts it for us, along with a couple other boats.
Well, here's a site we've been looking for a long time. Today is September the 30th, and we've run about 50 miles. This is Mobile, Alabama. Hallelujah. Here we are. We're about 1,250 miles south of Chicago. We've just come through the Tombigbee waterway. It's just desolate as it can be. There's Highway 90, which is the old Pensacola-Jacksonville highway. I-10 runs a little south of there, but this is Mobile, Alabama. Whatever little bit of skyline they have, I sure am glad to see it. We're going down here and spend the night in a marina, and then off we go again tomorrow. While we're chugging into Mobile, I want to congratulate Renee and Jeremy Summerall for their bouncing baby boy over 8 pounds, born on the 28th of September, healthy as he can be, thank goodness. Trad Summerall, welcome aboard, Trad. Well, here's the Gulf of Mexico. We're going down here to Dog River and spend the night, about 4 miles down here off to the right. I feel like the Tombigbee waterway, which just let us out right there in Mobile, kind of belched us out into the Gulf, but we've sure been there a long time. 1,250 miles since Chicago. At 6 o'clock, October the 1st, and this is quite a change of scenery from the Chicago waterway down through the Tombigbee. This is the Gulf of Mexico. We're anchored at Dauphin Island, which is right on the edge of the Gulf of Mexico. We spent the night in a Dog River marina last night, and ran down here today, and tomorrow we're going to go over across the bay and kind of posture in to get our engines worked on. It's Tuesday night, October the 1st, on Thursday morning, and this is a nice change. We're anchored in a little tuck-away thing. It beat the mud out of us to get out here. Here we go again, big water, but just an update on where we are. Wednesday morning, October 2nd. We just did one of the dumbest things we've done on this whole journey, but we've made it. We were over at Dauphin Island, which is about 12 miles due west of here, and we had to go back out and come back over to this side of Mobile Bay. We had to cross Mobile Bay, and we looked at my radar, and which is an app on Apple, which is tremendous, and we saw a big hole in the rainstorm that was on top of us, and so we jumped out in it. Well, we made it, but it closed in on us, and we had out there in the big bay. We're safe now. Well, we were safe then too, but we had just almost zero visibility. At one juncture, I said, "Is that land right over there?" And Jenny said, "Yeah, I think it is." She said, "No, that's a barge." But we were spared and grateful. Survived our crossing from Dauphin Island. It's still October the 2nd. This is Lulu's in Gulf Shores, Alabama. This is Jimmy Buffett's sister. And there's a real nice, very nice marina over there. We stopped in there to have lunch, which we haven't done since we've been on the tour. We eat Vienna sausage generally on board, but This is a very nice place. It just rocks all the time, and they play music, Jimmy's music and other folks, and it's very upscale and nice and good service and good food. But Lulu's in Gulf Shore, Alabama. Geographical update. This is the Gulf Coast Intercoastal Waterway, and it runs from somewhere over in Texas to Apalachicola, Florida. But it's in off the big water. Thank goodness they got that. When we get to, but it looks similar to the Eastern Shore Intercoastal, but it's protected waters. We're glad of that. Gulf Coast Intercoastal Waterway, Jenny Roach correction and correction. The Gulf Coast Intercoastal runs from Brownsville, Texas to Carabel, Florida at a depth of 11.8 feet. New factoid. We're blessed and lucky. Today's October the 3rd, and this is the day we were due in here in the Sportsman's Marina to have our engine serviced and a little bit of maintenance done. And it's we're in Orange Beach, Alabama, and we're going to have the boat out for a week. We're going to rent a car and go to Atlanta and see our daughter, and etc. And a hurricane's coming up the coast, so this is just perfect timing. But this place is unbelievably magnificent. Very good place, good folks. I feel a lot of confidence leaving my boat here to have them serviced. Well, I was lucky to catch this. They just backed my boat around here, and Miss Jenny, we're getting ready to take her out of the water. This will be the first time she's been out of the water in 1,900 miles. About 197 hours they're going to do the service on. If this lift will get her out. God, what a lift. Good grief. All right, I'm going to come back when he's lifting it. All right, I may be a little sentimental, but that boat sure has done a good job for us. Go take it around there and put it on a rack and store it for a while. Not store it, service it. Everything's working great. Amazing. Yamaha boat that I thought was pretty interesting. This is about a 45-foot, I don't know the brand of the boat, but look at the power he's got on here. He's got 4 Yamaha 350s. White. I haven't seen a white Yamaha, but here they are. I think that must be a Yamaha boat company. This is a beautiful boat, and the guy's selling it, and he's getting the same boat back, and he's going to put 3 500 horsepower outboards on it. And they're Cadillac. Those 500 horsepower are new. They're down at Fort Lauderdale. They're Cadillac engines. So he's going to have 1,500 horsepower as opposed to 1,400 horsepower in 3 engines. But that's a beautiful boat there. It's a fishing machine. We're going to wrap this video up a little early. I just want you to see this is a boat paradise here. They got boats everywhere. And Tropical Storm Karen is brewing out there and headed this way. And it's just dumb luck that we happen to have this thing scheduled, so we won't have to contend with that beast. That red boat over there has 3 Yamaha 300 horsepowers on it, just by the way, in case you wanted to know. Alright, that's it for this video. Wrapping it up. I'm going to send it out hopefully here in a few minutes, and this will be the last video for a while. We're renting a car and going to Atlanta, and my folks, I was born in the panhandle of Florida, and we're going to come back through there and try to see some of my folks that I'll probably never see again. But anyway, boring, I know, but that's it. Here we go. See you later. It'll be a week or so before we get back on the boat and start videoing again. So I know you'll have to contend with that. I know you can make it.